Hi guys, it's Simon at Cars Capital Markets with the Aussie dollar and pound yen weekly review. So I'm going to start with Aussie dollar to start with, and what I see here straight away is a lot of bearish pressure here now. I know on the monthly it could head to 80 and it could still do that, but right this very second here we've got a lot of reversal candles here, deceleration. It never closed above 77 on the weekly whatsoever. To add to this bearish pressure, we've got RSI at 97 with bearish MACD divergence. Now with the RSI being here, every time it's peaked at the top here, price has actually come down to the range at the bottom there. And again on this one here, it's peaked at the top, then come back down to the bottom of the range. So myself personally, the most logical path of least resistance would be down towards 717 again. To become bullish, this chart clearly on the weekly has to close above the 77 level, come down for a retest on the daily, then you can take it long to say 80 with the monthly 50 EMA liars. But for me at the moment, we never close above 70, it's still looking bearish. Lots of decel and reversal candles there, so the weekly looks quite nice. On the daily, we've got a fairly similar story. We've got bearish MACD divergence. Just highlight that a bit better for you there. Making higher highs here and lower highs there, so bearish MACD divergence. What I did like about this as well was the bearish close on Friday here. So I looked and thought, now where's the bearish confirmation? Because this isn't really a good bearish confirmation, but you've got a little mini double top here. But what does it look like on the intraday? So on the intraday, I've got a 4-hour rising wedge, which is a bearish confirmation. This trend line here has been respected very nicely. We've come up, we broke down below the 4-hour 50. We've tested the trend line again. We then popped down. We had another little mini test again. Some people maybe done a bit too tight stops there, probably got stopped out there, and we just plummeted down here now we have. So this is quite a nice close there. I'll look for it further falling down. Obviously, again, I said bearish MACD divergence on the 4-hour chart with a break and retest of the rising wedge. So that confirms me the weekly and the monthly. Just so you know, when I got in around about this price here. It was, at the start of this pivot here. That's what I put in. My stop, the reason I put my stop so high on this chart was just in case we had another little pop up. You never know, like might happen. It popped up there, so luckily I had my stop this high, and then obviously it's a little pop up there as well. So some people try their stops a bit too tight, they may have got stopped out there, but they'll learn the hard way sometimes. So for me, if you're looking to take profit somewhere, we've got plenty of targets to go for. But for instance, if you're going for 717 with a 40 pip stop, that would have been that will be a decent trade. Hopefully, it's a 12.5% trade there. It's quite nice. We've already moved just about 1% already, and that brings you down to there. Personally, myself, if you look at the much higher time frames, like I said, so if you've got the weekly here, you definitely target 717. Is the most logical point there is. 70, maybe if we break and retest, that'd be a nice little trade there. And then after that, if the bearish pressure continues in this chart, then we're going to head down towards the monthlies we are. So again, the monthly RSI is at quite high as well this month. And again, you could even target, say, 65, 57, even 50 if that's a long range, but it's always a possibility. So now pound yen. Pound yen has been a bit of a strange one. It doesn't really want to break out just yet, and let me show you what's happened. So the weekly, again, just like the Aussie dollar, it's in a pattern here. It's a little triangle pattern. I actually did get stopped out on this on Monday or Tuesday. It was this week. It just clipped my stop and took me out. Still think it's a good trade, but hey, never mind, the way life goes on. So personally myself, this is the triangle here, and I want to break and retest the triangle now. That's what I'm waiting for to get in. Again, you've got this bullish MACD divergence and you've got the RSI on the weekly at 1.9 at the moment. So it's a good oversold chart there. And then on the daily, I had this upward sloping trend line in because it was being respected. I did see the bottom come out here as well. I got in there, by the way. I did see this happening here. I was hoping for a break and retest of the daily 50. Hasn't happened yet, but if you notice what's happened now, we're actually forming tweezers on the 140 level. So once again, this isn't the best close you can ever think of here. And what I'm waiting for now is it may drop to 138, then come back up, or it may break out the triangle and test it this way up here. I'm waiting for the confirmation. I'm not willing to put money on anything else here just yet, and that's how I see it hit going on from there. So going forward, pound yen, like I said, just wait for the break and retest on the weekly, either to confirm the 138 level to come back down again, or to confirm this triangle break up to test the backside of the trend line there. Hope you have a good weekend, guys, and I shall speak to you soon.